welcome to your daily crypto news. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead, do us a favor, hit that mouse pad on that subscribe button, hit the little bell to get post notifications on when we post videos. Also, make sure you check out all of our social media channels. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. You can find all that information in the description below. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be looking at the markets and a few other stories. Right now, the market cap is at $434 billion. It's looking pretty healthy, which is obviously a great thing. And Bitcoin dominance, 36.8%. We're below 37%, guys. So once we hit below 35%, that's the next kind of marker I'm kind of looking for to just continue to signal that the altcoins are pumping and we are going big or going home right now. So in the top 10, everything are gainers. Bitcoin up 3.5%, almost 4%. Stellar up 9.7%. Cardano up 30%. We're going to look at that in a second. Tron, IOTA, Neo. Tron has actually once again passed Neo and is back into the top 10. So Neo and Tron just seem to be going back and forth on who really wants that number 10 spot more. So, okay, let's look at the biggest winners of the day. We have Ontology, Elf, Eternity, Nebulous, Cardano. Those are all over 30% gainers. You can't hate that. So we're going to dig into a couple of those here in a second, but we'll look at the big losers. Gifto, of course, on a correction. You can see the plateau it hit, which is not that much of a correction for the jump it had yesterday. Bitcoin Private is also down. Teams had quite a run this week, so it was due to kind of hit a plateau. Monocoin, Bitcoin Diamond are all very small losers. So let's dig into the winners again. As I showed you, we've already done a video on Ontology. You can check out that video on our coin review playlist. But let's look at Eternity. So Eternity's chart looks like this. It is up, or it was earlier up today when I pulled this up. It was up at one point almost 43%. It has a market cap of right at $1 billion. Circulating supply 233 million Eternity coins, and the total supply is 273 million. So not that many. I kind of like those numbers. So look at the chart. We have now, as far as US dollar value goes, it is way above where it's ever been before. So it has had quite a pump today. And I've been looking around for news about this, and I can't really find any. So whenever I find a coin that has pumped quite a bit, that doesn't have a lot of news behind it, I get a little concerned that maybe it's a pump and dump situation. But if you don't know what Eternity is, it is basically, you can think of it as something similar to EOS. Basically what they are trying to do is create a smart contract type economy where they're able to launch blockchain applications. So, like I said, it's kind of like EOS, and that has been pumping quite a bit lately. The Eternity community would tell you that they are an undervalued currency, and that because people are starting to discover Eternity as opposed to EOS, that's why it's pumping. That's some information I found on their subreddit, but that's purely speculation. Cardano has been pumping also, 30% gainer today. And I went and found this information. This article, it says, more power to the Cardano team. Proof of stake is now solved. So basically, they've been working on this proof of stake algorithm for a while, and they finally were able to figure out the hardest problems with them on their Twitter, or Charles Hoskinson, who works with IOHK Research, which is heavily involved in this project. It says, of all the papers IOHK Research has written, this one is the most significant. It's a major advancement for proof of stake. Now, proof of stake has a nearly identical properties to proof of work. Welcome to the age of Ouroboros Genesis. So, not really sure what Ouroboros Genesis means. I think that is basically their term for their proof of stake system. Proof of stake is basically a way of just staking coins instead of mining them. So if you want to know more about that, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. You won't find any on my channel. It's a little more technical than I like to go in my videos, but there's a lot of great places out there where you can understand that. So CZ, as he is referred to, his actual name is Changpeng Zhao, is the founder and CEO of Binance, and he has recently said that now he's only going to accept interviews from journalists who own cryptocurrency. And, this reminded me of another debate. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. My first reaction is I don't like it. I think that, while there are a lot of no-coiners out there, if you will, that want to destroy cryptocurrency, it's good to engage in your enemies. That's probably not the way to say it. It's good to engage with those people that don't understand you. I believe. I think that's how we all understand each other. And that's how the mainstream is going to find out more about crypto, is through mainstream type journalists that are writing for the New York Times or the Washington Post or other Time Magazine, GQ, whatever magazine it might be, as opposed to those people that are only in the crypto world. It becomes like an echo chamber. So it reminds me of a debate in sports. Like, I'm a big sports fan. You guys probably noticed a lot of my shirts and almost all my hats are sports related. And there's an interesting argument, which is, can people who never played a sport referee it? Or can people who never played a sport coach it? Or, in a very similar vein to this, can people who have never played a sport professionally write about it and talk about it in a way that they have credibility? So there's an analyst on ESPN, Skip Bayless. He used to be on ESPN. Now he is on Fox Sports. But, there was Jalen Rose, who was a basketball player, and he was always coming at him on different sports shows saying, you didn't play the game, you can't talk about it. And to me, that just sounds crazy. Think about movie critics. Can a movie critic write about a movie without ever have been an actor themselves or a writer or director themselves? Yes, of course they can. So I think even though journalists might not know about cryptocurrency and they might not own any, I think that he's really losing a big opportunity here. So I would like to see him go back on this and change. I think that it would be better for crypto. So let's look at a tweet from Waves. If you don't know about Waves, it is basically trying to become a wallet where you can hold all kinds of different cryptocurrencies instead of just specific ones, or one specific crypto per wallet like a lot of wallets are. So the Waves platform just released this tweet today. It says, Waves smart contracts have just been released to Waves testnet, counting days down to activation. So I'm sure if you're in the Waves community that you're really excited about this. They also, I believe, just released a wallet in a beta version. I don't have the article pulled up for that, but you can do a little more research into that. That should be pretty exciting. I got a look at the demo of it, and it looks like it's going to be pretty sweet. So, this might be something you want to check out. I think, one of the problems with keeping your money in wallets is you got so many different ones you have to have. And then if you want to trade them, you got to go from there to your exchange and then make the trade and then put it back in the wallets. It's a big process. So hopefully the Wave platform will be able to solve that. So thanks for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate everybody. We're over 200 subscribers now. I hope it won't be long till we can get to 500 and then 1,000 and then 1 million. Crypto's kind of trained me to think that way. So, we're not looking for 5% gains here. We're looking for 100% gains. So let's double that number up. You can start and be the key. Just hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. That was your daily crypto news.